I mean, anything can happen during a rivalry game, especially between the Falcons and the Cedars, and we all know that. For another edition of LO Game Day tonight, we look into the clash between two longtime rivals and Section 1 foes. Whether it's football, basketball, or baseball, one thing is for certain: we don't like them and they don't like us. The Falcons currently hold a record of 6-2 and sit on top of the Section 1 standings with an undefeated league record. This is not the case for the Cedars, though. They have not won a game yet, but tonight in the cage, if they get a win, ripples will be all across the LL League. For the second time, it's LL Game Day with Rohan, Nick, Tyler, and Tristan.
All right, well, we all know that the Cedars have been struggling this year, going 0-10 in football and still not finding a win during the season in winter.
Whenever we get to play Lebanon in any sport, it almost seems like a celebration to have of what our athletes and students can do. I want to reiterate what Nick said before. Rivalry games are super special, especially our rivalry against Lebanon. And it gets proven between the Falcons and Cedars this time. Let's go to the chase here. Ever since the last LA Game Day TV show, the Crest has been able to go 4 in a row. With their 10th one, provider, and a huge win against a very good excellent team. I would say the Falcons could be able to slow down that. They're already for some hard days with college,
Yeah, for sure. I'm super excited to see it, especially after that Exeter win. I wasn't here to see it. You guys all were, though.
Yeah.
Masterclass, for sure. Exeter is one of the best teams in 5A, like easily. So I'm super excited to see what we can do. But success is not only in play for the boys of Cedar Crest. The Lady Falcons have been picking up win after win with a 9-3 record and 6 straight wins. The mind behind it all, Coach Ashley Shea. This is her first year at Cedar Crest, and it's safe to say that we're all very impressed. And she is our guest picker tonight, so let's welcome her on.
Coach Shea.
Welcome on, Coach Shea. Yeah, of course. So let's talk about records first. Last LL Game Day, Rohan had the best record of picks. He went 6-1. We go down the line. Yeah, exactly. Tyler had 5-2. Finn, who's not here today, Tristan's filling in. Finn was 4-3, and the Groffinator with an abysmal 2-5 record. Hopefully we do a better job this week, but let's remind everyone, last week, all of you guys, including Mr. Groff and Finn, picked Lebanon to beat Manheim Township. That did not prove very well for you guys, especially you. That was your only loss.
I just ruined my 7-0 record.
Hopefully you don't do that again today. So we'll start with Go Calico and Octorora. Rohan, who you got?
Honestly, I never knew who really Octorora was, but they are 10-1 versus Cocalico, who's 5-4. So I'm taking Octorora.
Octorora, all right, Tyler, you're next.
All right, so tonight I think I'm going to have Octorora versus Calico.
I also have Octorara. It's a really long bus ride for Calico, and for those of you that have never played there before, Octorara still plays with the half-moon backboard. It's really difficult to shoot Octorara.
Wow.
Old school.
Old school. All right, Donegal, Northern Lebanon.
Northern Lebanon is on a 2-game losing streak by 30. They lost both games by over 30 points. So give me Donegal.
I'm going to have to go Donegal tonight.
That's
Jeez.
Gotta be Donegal, gotta be. Okay, we got Elko, Lancaster Catholic.
Elko is 6-4, and they proved that they can compete in games with good teams. And Lancaster Catholic has lost 8 games this year. They're 1-8, and I think that they're going to get their 9th loss today. Give me Elko.
Give me Elko. And here, let's take a pause here. Our boys are about to come out now. We're looking to do something special tonight in the cage. Tyler, you're still at Elko, Lancaster Catholic.
Elko, Lancaster Catholic, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to say it now. Dallas Sports comes out with a huge stage game.
I believe in Dallas Sports. I believe in Dallas Sports.
I'm picking Elko, Dallas Sports, and it's Dallas Younger.
I agree with everybody
McCaskey had to take Lebanon into overtime, and they only won by 4 points. So give me Township by a lot.
I'll take McCaskey. I know they struggled last week against Lebanon. We might call this a hot take.
A very hot take.
A room temperature take.
What do you have against Township? That's 2 picks against Township so far this year. Okay, all right. You're right.
So, yes, I'm going to pass that to the Township.
Okay.
Possibly also, I would say, I love untold stories.
I'm with both these guys. I'm going with the home team. I think it's going to be a wild environment. The home team wins.
It is. I will tell you, that is one of the hardest places to play at McCaffrey. It's tight, it's dark, it's really hard to play there. And they are loud at McCaffrey. Those fans are loud. Very cheerful, very loud. Penn Manor at Hempfield.
Penn Manor has, ever since losing to Cedar Crest, Penn Manor has been on a 3-game win streak, and they've been getting their flow back honestly versus Hempfield, who has been on a 3-game win streak, but they took a Township overtime win by 2 points, so I'm taking Penn Manor.
Especially for Cedar Crest, since we beat both of these teams now. And Manor has 2 losses just like us. Hempfield, I believe they have 3 losses now, maybe 4. This is one of the biggest games in Section 1 so far, especially because Hempfield is coming off the biggest win in the ranks of the league so far by beating Wilson, who is out there to win the district. You know, they're out there, one of the favorites to win the district. So next we got Warwick, Conestoga Valley.
Warwick is 5-5. And Conestoga Valley have been struggling to find their groove, so I want Warwick.
You just hate Warwick. Okay, all right, let's get that straight. That is a scrappy team in Warwick. That is a scrappy team in Lidditz. I think that may be the right choice. It's the last one, Manheim Central at Ephrata.
Both of these teams are top 2 teams in their sections, and I think this game is going to be extremely competitive and an extremely high-level game, but I have the Barons winning.
Underdogs, I don't know where that's at from. LL Hoops just came out with their latest power rankings in front of the Cedar Crest Falcons since Manheim Central. I don't know about that, because I know what's about to happen tonight in the cage, and I'm sure all those will be great games, but this is the one that we all care about. Cedars versus Falcons. It's the Cedar Bowl of basketball. Rohan, who you got?
Honestly, I know this might be upsetting for everybody here to hear, but I'm going for the underdogs. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm going with the Falcons. I'm going with the Falcons. I have Cam Simone having 10 points and Ike Wolf dropping 30. That's just me.
Draw comparison here. I think Lebanon Cedars are like the Detroit Pistons, or even the San Antonio Spurs. Right?
Goodness gracious.
They're really struggling for wins here. I feel like at one point they're going to get it, but it's not going to be tonight, baby. Give me the Falcons by 50.
Coach Shea, what about you?
All right, well, like you guys said, it's a big rivalry, right? Both teams don't like each other. This is my first Phillies rivalry, so I know how you feel as much as you guys, but I'm sorry to pick you up. I'll forward to still around all day. This night, go on Thursday, baby. Falcons.
There we go! I'm telling you right now, she's not going to be wrong. It's Rohan, Nick, Coach Shay, Tyler, and Tristan with LO Game Day. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Let's go, boys. Good work, guys.
All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Falcon Cage for a crosstown matchup between the Cedar Crest Falcons and the Lebanon Cedars. I'm your host, Nick Lammers. With me, as always, color commentator here is Brian Powers. Coach Powers, go ahead, man. What kind of keys we got tonight?
Well, tonight's game is going to feature two teams going in opposite directions a little bit. The Falcons, we are having a pretty successful year, and right now Lebanon's struggling. They're working to improve and get better. But for us, we want to win inside. We're much bigger, and we have a lot more depth. And we're very senior laden. So we're going to use those advantages and hopefully take care of business.
Well, out to a quick 4-0 lead here.
The other thing for Lebanon, we have to stop number 4, who has the ball currently, and pressure him and really just, like I said, not overplay, make them make plays, not give them opportunities.
Like that. We don't want to give those second chance opportunities there. That's number 1 there, Malachi Bridell, also a nice wide receiver for them. 4-2 matchup here. Tonight's game is brought to you by Lebanon Federal Credit Union. The credit union is proud to be part of Lebanon County since their founding in 1969, and where they've made efforts to help fulfill the credit union mantra of people helping people. All right, into the game here. 3-ball, knocked down by Marquez. He has 5 quick points already. A lot of fast and furious action here the first minute and a half of this game.
Yeah, I mean, we with our depth, we have the ability to run lines at this team and make them really work for what they're going to get. Yep. I think that's what we're going to do. Probably see a pretty deep bench tonight from the Falcons, I would assume.
I would think so. Nice drive there. Ball knocked away by Tirado. DeSculio in the corner. Kicks it over to number 4, Suarez. On the court for the Cedars, you've got Suarez, DeSculio, Bridell, Torres, and Rodriguez. On the court for the Falcons, Tirado, Chernich, Marquez, Young, and Champ. Again, Young and Champ go 6'7" and 6'6", respectively. 3-ball, Chernich knocked down. Falcons extend their lead to 10-2. 5:45 here to go in the first quarter.
I mean, if that's what tonight, the rest of the night looks like, Coach, it's going to be a pretty long night for Lebanon. Yeah. We've taken, 2 threes, and they've both gone in. So some sweet shooting.
Ball stolen by Chernich. In for the layup.
Lebanon's not really taking care of the ball. They're going to have to get a quick timeout, looks like.
Yeah, going to need it. 12-2 here, quick timeout for the Cedars. We'll take a quick break. Looks like a 30-second timeout. First horn.
We'll see. We'll see if Lebanon has the ability to stop the bleeding here. I'm a little skeptical. We are just, like we said last game, just full of athletic, senior laden. We bring our super juniors off the bench, and it's just another whole dimension.
Yeah, good fresh legs there. Kick in to Chernich off the inbound play. Doesn't go. Ball pops up in the air. Pulled down by DeSculio. DeSculio kicks it over to number 4, Suarez. Suarez brings it up. Ball stolen by Young. Kick down to Chernich. In with the layup and 1. He'll be going to the line. I'll tell you what, the Cedars have come out fast, but the Falcons have matched that speed and have been very crisp, both on defense and with their passing once they get down there. Their fast break has been, it's been fast. It's been fast. They've extended the lead 14-2 here. Chernich trying to make it 15-2. 13-point lead with 3 minutes into the game.
Lebanon's going to have a rough night if they can't take care of the ball better. I mean, that's like the 4th, 5th turnover we've taken away already. Yeah. And it's just leading to fast break points. Our defense is leading to offense.
Yeah.
Every trip.
Nice take there by Suarez. In between 2 Falcon defenders. Chernich brings it up. Cedars settle into their defense. Looks like they're running some man there. Champ in there. No foul called. 3-ball Young. Board brought down by Champ Strong. Throws it up. Foul will be on the floor. Not a shooting foul.
I mean, Coach, number 4, God love him. He's in there battling with Champ. we don't have heights, but he's maybe 6 foot, 6'1" at most.
Yep.
All right, this is just
easy dish into Champ there for the strong 2. Yeah, it's going to be a mismatch with the Falcon bigs inside. Cedars don't have anyone to match on the court right now.
I mean, Aiden Champ is tall, but he is thick also. He has worked tremendously over the years to get his body physically strong, and that's why he's going to Lehigh to play football.
Yeah. It's like a foul called there on, I think it was on number 1, Bridell maybe, or, yeah, I'm not quite sure. Didn't get the number there. Custer and Speaks checking in the game for, the foul's on Chernich. I'm not sure about that one. Toronto Champ check out for Speaks, Custer checking in. Falcons going a little quick lineup.
I mean, the biggest thing is, I hope we don't get complacent thinking that, the rest of the game will just look like this, because we know how that goes. It's nice to jump out to this big lead, but, there's still a ton of game, and we have to make sure we keep our foot on the proverbial gas, Coach, and make sure that we finish the job.
Chernich got a second foul there, a real quick second foul there, so he's going to check out. It's like Toronto checked back in for him. Number 2, Braylon Beaver checks in for the Cedars. DeSculio brings the ball up.
I have a feeling Mr. Chernich is not so happy about his second foul.
No, I think we know him pretty well to know that that's going to make him a little cranky. It was a toss back there on the inbounds, and they both went up for it, and he got called for a foul. I mean, in football, that'd be great defense. Here, it's just going to be a foul. Falcons playing great defense right here, making the Cedars work. Not a lot of openness for the Cedars, trying to run their motion. Drive, up, travel called on number 12, Torres. Had a nice move there, just took one extra step to try and get over top of Young. Again, Young 6'7", long, stretched out arms. That's work.
I mean, again, the size disparity is just absolutely huge. I mean, it's going to be tough for them to get any kind of inside game in the paint.
Falcons trying to work their offense, dishing the ball inside to Young, kicked out to Custer. Custer drives base, kicks it back to Young inside, up strong. Again, tough matchup there for the Cedars. Nice finish by Young. Lead extended now, 18-14. Bridell brings up, crosses Speaks, drives, tries to kick, can't go over Young's, but it stays with the Cedars. Suarez gets it out of bounds. It'll be Falcon ball it'll be Cedar ball off the tip. Dylan Groff checking in for Marquez now. Now we're 8 deep into the Falcon bench. 3 minutes to go in the first. Again, they're going to play a lot of guys. Coach Smith does that. His bench is 9 deep right now, potentially 10 when he gets a couple guys back from injury.
Yeah, when we got to section play, I was wondering. Some years he does cuts his bench down a little bit, but since then it has not been the case, and he is certainly playing a lot of players, which, I mean, we have the depth to play. There's enough good players that can play, so he has no reason to.
He's been in a couple of situations in the past as well. You don't want to be in this where you have maybe a starter or 2 starters out for different reasons, whether it's an injury late in the season or it could be an eligibility type of thing. I remember a couple of years ago, and all of a sudden it's like, well, now the backup's in, but the depth wasn't there afterwards. Again, building that depth here early, building that depth where you need it, because you never know what's going to pop up later in the season.
Yep, absolutely, Coach.
Same lineup on the court there for the Cedars that left. You got Beavers, Bridell, Suarez, DeSculio, and Torres.
We have our Super Junior lineup in.
Yep.
Wave 2, line 2, whatever you want to call them.
Yep. Ooh. Hard fall to the court there by Custer. He's tough, though. He hopped up. He's a Custer. He's no Ben Custer, but he's a Custer.
Wow. A lot of love for BC Ben Custer.
Well, he's a defensive lineman, and he is in my period 7 class, so I'll give him a little love.
Okie dokie.
3-ball Beavers doesn't go. Custer
Fair
up
enough,
with the
Coach,
board.
fair enough.
Falcons into their fast break. Nice transition offense. Custer settles in. Crosses, kicks. Corner by Speaks, drives base, up, doesn't go. Torres up with the board.
Super athletic move. He's got to finish that.
Yep.
tough shot, but
Yep.
I've seen him make that before.
Yep. Nice move there by Torres to get Young off his feet. Can't finish the bucket, though. Custer up at the board. Again, transition, kick down to Speaks. Foul is going to be called on number 4, Suarez, Emmanuel Suarez. Sham checks in for Young. Dish on the inbound, shot by Custer doesn't go. Ball tipped around, given to Speaks. It will stay with the Falcons. Went off Burdell's leg.
Gone a little cold here lately, Coach. We aren't scoring at the same clip we were at the beginning of the game. I mean, we're still winning by 14,
Yeah,
but we've gone a little cold. There. We've missed a couple gimmies, bunnies, whatever you want to call them.
Nice dish there by Groff into Champ. Layup doesn't go, but he goes up again. Foul called. Looks like it'll be on number 3, Nathan Trace.
I guess you need to put a little touch on that. He went up with good power.
Yeah.
I mean, no one was stopping that, but then he just rolled right out.
Yeah, looks like Beaver, Trace.
I remember
Suarez.
Trace from last year, Coach. Yep. Scrappy player.
Yeah, he was.
We watched some play last year, and we really liked Trace and Burdell.
Yep.
And thought they were future good players. So it looks like Burdell has ascended to starting varsity, but haven't seen him do much here tonight yet.
Cedar's in the ball. DeSculio kicks it over to Beaver, breaking the Falcons' press. Burdell to DeSculio, Trace in the corner. Cedar's trying to run their motion offense. Hard fall there by Beaver. He hopped right back up, though. Burdell picks up his dribble. Over to Beaver. Again, Falcon defense very, very furious right now. Good pressure. Beaver back to Torres. Torres shot off the front of the rim. Does not go. Groff with the board.
Should have been a foul there.
Yeah, potentially. They didn't call it, though. Kicked over. Pass from Toronto trying to go into Champ. They're going to give it to Cedar ball, but it looked like it was a tip ball there. I don't know. Yeah, they're going to give it to the Cedars. Cedar ball.
Yeah, I think it just got away from him. He was going to Aiden, and I think he thought he was 7'4", not 6'7".
Number 5, Estevez checks into the game.
A little too much on it, a little too high.
Burdell guarded by Speaks, Beaver guarded by Custer. Ooh, quick double there by Toronto.
Interesting to see if Lebanon can handle Cedar Crest's pressure. Yep. Ooh,
no walk called there on Burdell. He came in hot. DeSculio 3 ball off the rim. Shop up with the board.
My guess is Coach Coach Smith wants to test whether or not they can handle our pressure.
Yep. Drive by Custer doesn't go. Put back by Champ doesn't go. Again, tip ball away. Just the matchup is just a little too much there. Over to Custer. Custer, nice move. Shot doesn't go, however. DeSculio up with it. Stolen by Speaks. He goes up strong. Doesn't go. Champ with it. And he's going to the line. He'll be shooting 2. There's a lot of activity down there.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting what we want. We're just not making the shots.
Yeah.
Seen us miss a number of in and out layups and little jumpers. So again,
Champ hits the first.
I honestly think we probably should be winning about 30-4.
Second doesn't go. DeSculio up at the board. Tries the long skip pass, doesn't go. Cedars keep it though. Trace from the corner hits it. Scoring drought for the Cedars ends. 3 ball by Nathan Trace.
He's got that Kelly Leak look. If you're familiar with Bad News Bears, Coach.
I remember it.
Good old Kelly Leak.
3 ball by Toronto doesn't go. Trace up with it over to Burdell.
You'll only get that reference if you're a kid from the 80s and 90s.
Good hard drive there by Burdell. Ball, it just doesn't go. Doesn't drop. Kicked over to Groff. Time expires here. Falcons will take a little break here going into the second quarter, taking a lead, 21-7. Falcons lead after one. Quick break. All right, second horn, and we're coming back. On the court for the Falcons, again, extending their bench a little bit. Looks like that Ike Wolf, Chernich, Caden Torado, Champ, and Marquez. That's now, what's that, 11 now that the Falcons have played?
I believe so, Coach. I think he's emptying, his guys that do get minutes, getting them all in.
Riddell, DeSculio, Beaver, Colby Robb checks in, big man number 55, knocks down a shot from the corner. Mid-range jumper, nice shot there by Robb.
Robb was a starter. I'm not quite sure.
I think they rotate quite a few guys.
Yeah.
I think that
Matchups,
a little surprised
maybe.
because the matchup would have been better.
Yeah, I don't know.
So just makes it a matching, I guess. Falcons into their offense.
Robb certainly has the the frame and the body to look like he could put up some resistance.
Wolf on the drive, nice kick to Champ. Champ finishes with the bucket. 23-9 Falcon lead here. 7:12 to go for second quarter. Over to Robb. Trace with the three ball off the front of the rim. Chernich up with it. Falcons into their transition. Over to Torado, Marquez. Marquez baseline, turns, kicks it out. Torado thinks twice about a three ball. Into Champ. Wolf, Torado, open lane, drive, kick back. Wolf, three ball, hits it.
He is a sweet shooter.
Yep.
Just got to get his feet set and space and.
I like this matchup, Chernich on Burdell here. Nice take there by Burdell. Makes me eat my words.
But he's quick.
Yeah, very quick.
Did go by him.
Yep.
That's off Robb's foot.
Yeah, it looks like it. Tried to crossover move, just must have tapped his front toe there, knocked it out of bounds. So it'll stay with the Falcons. Inbounds underneath by number 2, Owen Chernich. Nice kick to Fernando from the line, knocks it down.
Sweet stroke.
Yep. 7 points by Marquez, 7 for Champ, and 7 for Chernich here early in this game. Robb over to Trace. Gets out of it. Floater. Foul going to be called on number 22. Caden Torado. Trace will be going to the line. That's his first.
Probably bailed him out a little bit.
Trace knocks down the first. Young checks in for Champ.
I'll tell you this about Trace. I do like the way he plays. I mean, we recognized it last year.
Oh, yeah,
he's a
tough.
scrappy, tough little player.
Yeah. Odd choice here. Colby Robb, the tallest kid in the court for the Cedars, all the way back. But Ed, that's all right. Knocks down both. Nice job there by Trace. Dished inside to Young. Cedars defense converges, leaves Marquez out for a nice, easy drive and easy layup. It's like 3 guys converged on Young inside when they kicked the ball to him. Trace dishes over to Beaver. 3 ball does not go. Young with the board. Out to Torado. He drives. Throws up the shot. Marquez there for the rebound and the putback.
Mr. Opportunity, Fernando Marquez.
Yep.
Just
Always in the right spot.
Always in the right spot.
And he's big. He's usually down low, which is a good spot for him at that size. Nice cross. Nice spin by Burdell. Loses the handle, though. Wolf there. It goes to Desculio. He drives. Looks like to be a hold call on 11, Young. So Cedar ball underneath the rim. Torres checks back into the game. Torres is a nice-looking athlete.
Yep, he's a senior.
All right, just the ball right to him. Interesting inbounds there by the Cedars. It was inbounded Torres. He was the only one moving when the inbounds man slapped the ball. So a little motion offense here by the Cedars. Rob picked up his pivot foot, so that'll be a walk. Falcons will have it.
I'm assuming Rob probably played football for Lebanon.
I do not. I don't know if he did. I remember him from youth baseball. Nice first baseman.
He's got football size. That's why I assume.
He certainly does. Heck of a take there by Ike Wolf.
Was a nice take.
He's got 5 on the night. Beaver bringing the ball up there. Torres, Rob, Beaver, Burdell, and Trace on the court. Nice drive by Torres. Shot just doesn't go. Nice moves, just can't finish on the rim.
Fernando got away with one there.
Yeah,
little arm contact there, but hey, we'll take it.
Yeah. Nice pump fake by Chernich. Pull-up jumper from the stripe. Doesn't go. Young inside. Trace up at the board. Drives down. Throws up kind of a wild shot there. Toronto up with it. Ooh, Cedars have a player down. I think that might be Torres.
No.
Yeah, he's down. He hopped up. He's okay. Gonna walk it off.
Yeah, when there's not, hurry up.
Adorable. One of Coach Smith's nieces. Yeah, Torres getting checked out by the trainers right now. He's smiling, though. Looks like he'll be okay. All right, looks like Torres is going to check out. Estevez checks in.
Kind of a subdued game for the last.
Yeah, it's settled in a little bit. I mean, it's 34-11 lead here. 4 minutes
5
to
minutes
go in
or
the second
so.
quarter.
Yeah. It's been kind of
tough to stay up there. So, foul called.
not a whole lot of.
Well, not a lot of fouls either. I mean, 2 fouls on the Falcons. This is the third. It looks, or the first. It looks like on the Cedars. That's only 3 fouls called this whole game. Or this whole quarter, I mean.
Yeah.
Young, nice dish to Custer. No foul called. Probably could have been one. He with a nice finish there, though.
Great body control by Jackson. He kind of hung in the air and contorted his body to still have a good opportunity to put the shot up. It looked good.
Burdell, Estevez, Suarez, Rob, and Trace on the court. Ball thrown away there. It'll be a Falcon ball underneath. Falcons into their offense here. Speaks, nice drive. Kicked over to Custer in the corner. Pump, drive. That'll be a walk.
I think I got a little body contact there, but
Yeah, he never lost control, though. They didn't call the body contact.
Yeah, apparently not enough to elicit a foul call, so they'll get him for the walk.
Incidental contact there, Coach. Incidental contact.
All right.
Let him play.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. 3 ball off the front of the rim by Estevez. Marquez up at the board. Drive. Great kick down to Speaks. Too hot to handle, though. Groff keeps it alive for the Falcons. Tipped up away. It'll be Cedar basketball. Torado, Shopcheck in. They'll join Speaks, Groff, and Custer on the court. Riddell brings the ball up. Over to Suarez. Suarez drives. Block shot, and it's off of Suarez underneath. So it'll be Falcon ball. I can see just a little bit there. Trace was on defense, and he was just battling with Custer. Looks like the ball went out of bounds there. Again, he's a scrapper, man. He does. Desculio checks in to give Burdell a break. I think that's the first time Burdell's been off the court. I wouldn't take him off either. He's a heck of an athlete.
I think the big thing for him is that he's just got to take care of the ball. I agree. He's quick and.
Who's that? Trace?
No.
Burdell.
Yeah.
Yeah, good moves. He doesn't get he doesn't get the finish. Just needs a little bit more work there. But nice kick across to Speaks. Good drive, but it looks like there's going to be a foul underneath.
I was going to say they
blew that dead, but
not in the act of shooting.
No,
according to the official.
Boy, Speaks is explosive. He is fun to watch.
Yes, I agree. Go ahead, say it. He should play football, but you say it every time.
Well, I've been saying it for 3 years. Easy kick into Shop. Nice move underneath. And the finish.
He's having his way with the Cedars.
Yep.
Not much they can do to stop that.
No. Suarez drives, takes a shot from the lane. It goes.
It's kind of interesting. I mean, Coach Smith has his 2 bigs. He starts the game with them on
3 ball, knocked down by Speaks. Eesh.
But then he doesn't go back to them together a lot.
Yeah.
I know he has to play a lot of kids, and that's why. But ultimately, when those 2 kids are in against a team like this,
Ooh. Take there by Estevez. No foul called. Again, they're letting him play a little bit. So Custer guarded by Desculio. Speaks 3 ball. Off the back of the rim, Trace up with the board, tipped away by Torado. It'll stay with the Falcons. Again, no foul call. There is a little bumping, down low on rebounds and things like that, but they're letting them play. It's making this game actually go a little bit faster. The pace is kept up. So now what I hate to see, though, in the second half is a foul fest. If you want to call lots of fouls early, then that's great because it sets the tone, but if you're going to let them play here, you better let them play in the second half. Great take by Torado. Steal on the finish.
100%, Coach.
Under a minute to go here. 43-15.
100% agree on letting them play consistently. Honestly, it hasn't been a really ugly game. I mean, in terms of fouling.
No.
I think they're calling about the appropriate.
Charge called on Speaks. He doesn't like it.
I don't either.
Yeah.
It was borderline in my blind spot, but from what I could tell, the Lebanon player did not look like his feet were set.
Yeah, I agree, but the ref would disagree, and we're kind of gentler to the refs.
He's making him a lot more money to be here, so I guess we'll
give him the benefit of the doubt.
Benefit of the doubt. Speaking of which, the PIAA does need officials, so in all sports.
So we'll be nice to the officials.
That's right.
Nice to the officials.
I've given him my criticism, and I've moved on.
Shot up, doesn't go. Groff with the board. 20 to go here, first half. Falcons just going to run their offense. Pull the ball out. There it is. 15 to go. Speaks has it up top, open lane. 10 seconds, things are going to start to happen here for Speaks. Drives with his left. Nice play, Desculio kicks it away. 5 seconds to go here. Ball being brought up by Suarez, foul by Custer. 3.3 on the clock. Looks like it'll be Cedar's ball. Can't tell if it'll be on the side or underneath. Looks like it'll be on the side.
I'm not quite sure why. Was that before we brought the ball up, Suarez? I'm not quite sure why he didn't feed off his teammate who was running up the court ahead of him, but
Yeah.
he chose to keep it, and, well, now they're going to have to settle for a kind of a probably an ugly shot.
Ooh, almost goes, though.
Did almost go, but
Halftime here at the cage. 43-15 lead for the Falcons. I'm going to get some water, Coach. Let's take a break.
Agua's good.
Hey guys, it's Nyasha with Nyasha Knows, and tonight's game is Cedar Crest versus Lebanon here at Cedar Crest, of course. And I'm here with
CC.
What do you think the final score is going to be?
I'm gonna say a solid 105 to like 41.
105 to 41?
They got to 95 last year.
Let's make it better. All right, thank you guys. All right, and I'm here with
Dell.
And what do you think the final score is going to be tonight?
I'll give them a 99. Well, us 99, and them like keep it at 15 and give them a little grace, not 100, but 99.
Not even 100 today?
No.
Nah.
I'll give them a little grace. A little grace.
Okay. Thank you guys. Just a little bit. All right, so I'm checking in with
Pal,
and
Gio.
and what do you guys think the final score is going to be tonight?
152-15.
And what do you think it is?
63-20.
So you think we're only going to get to 20 more points in 16 minutes?
I don't know. I think Lebanon will play some good defense, but I think we're going to get up some points. 20.
Do you have any hidden animosity towards Cedar Crest?
Nah.
It sounds like you do. Well, we'll check in with you guys. Thank you guys.
do anything for those guys. They've given their hearts and souls for Cedar Crest Athletics. So,
yep. Chernich 3-ball, knocks it down. That puts the lead at 31. Esculio guarded by Chernich. Abreu is going to be guarding Trace. Furious play on the sideline there. Abreu went for the steal. Ball loose, rolls out of bounds, and it looks like it'll stay with the Cedars.
So there is a high school basketball mercy rule.
It's 30.
It's 30.
Yeah.
You're saying we have eclipsed 30.
So the clock is running right now.
Okay.
Even though it was out of bounds.
Does it come off like in football? It's on no matter what happens.
I don't know that. That's a good question. Chernich, nice dish to Abreu with the finish. Well done. Alex gets his first bucket of the night. Suarez drives on Champ, stops, pulls up. Trace swatted away by Chernich, but it goes to Esculio. He gets it. It's like a foul be called, ball be going underneath.
Oh, it's running now, Coach. That's going to severely impact the score predictions at halftime from our Niasia Nose crew. Did you hear? 99, 115, and I believe somebody said, I think Pal Basvar said 150 something.
I don't know if Pal necessarily understands the game of basketball, but that's okay.
I can assure you I don't see us scoring 150 with a running clock. But hey, that's why it's called Niasia Nose, not Coach Powers or Coach Lambros Nose.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
In fact, some would say, I know nothing.
Yeah, I know. Coach, I know nothing, but I'm going to tell you exactly why I know everything right now. Little teasing of Coach Warren Avage there. All right, here we go. Back to the game. Torres over to Trace. Trace into Burdell. Back to Torres. Drive, pull-up shot from the line. Just doesn't go. Torado up at the board. Falcons into their transition offense. Dished over to Marquez. Cross, kick. Abreu over to Torado in the corner. Drives baseline. Kicked inside to Champ with the finish and one. Falcons just running their offense right now.
I mean, that's just quick, precise, unstoppable.
Yes, unstoppable.
I mean, when we go baseline, they do not have the ability to close us off.
Yeah.
And immediately we're just finding the open big who's right there.
Yeah.
Normally it's been Champ tonight because he's played a little bit more, but
Champ finishes the three-point play.
That could certainly be anybody.
Well, I'll tell you, Coach, clock running like this, 8:15, might have an opportunity to head to Angelo's Pizza and get some delicious Angelo's Pizza, although they may be closed at this time. But,
I would hope they're not closed.
Knock on the door, I'm sure someone will be there to make you a pizza.
There are a lot of people who do eat this late, amazingly, but not me personally. But certainly there are some. You could still head over maybe to Boyer's and maybe eat off their menu, which is delicious also.
You know what? Their menu is fantastic. Mm-hmm. Same owner. Excellent excellent man. I'm going to say not a good man. He's an excellent man. And
he certainly gets a lot of shout outs, that's for sure.
He does. And they're earned. They're well earned.
He takes care of us, Coach.
Yeah.
We can't lie. We can't lie.
He does. And a finish by Marquez. 53-16 now. Falcons with the lead.
He plays basketball like Mortal Kombat. Finish him. He's just a finisher, Coach. Yeah. He gets near the basket and he finishes.
He is, and I'll tell you what, he's my favorite character was always Sub-Zero. He reminds me of him. Just ice cold and good finisher. Hard foul there by Fernando Marquez. So looks like.
I'll say this: he's having a very, very nice basketball season. The games I've watched, playing within the team confines and prospering. I mean, he's got to be one of the leading scorers in Section 1, I would assume. They don't pay me enough to have those stats.
Yeah, it's an expensive subscription to Lancaster Online where those stats are kept. I don't necessarily have $2.99 a month to spend, so Esculio hits the second. And the
I
Falcons are
mean,
up.
tomorrow I have to pay $3 for dress down. So no, I don't have $2.99 a month right now.
There it is.
I mean,
You're
cost.
dress down or stats? So
Hey,
I think you're
people
dressing
keep
down.
telling me inflation's going down, but my grocery and food bills aren't changing.
And dress down, Bill.
That was a flop. Thankfully,
Marquez is too strong inside.
my
there.
stripy friend here did not call that.
Yep.
He barely even touched that young man.
Yep.
If anything, he should have called a technical on the flop.
Yeah.
Either way.
Well. Marquez
This is
now.
what happens when you're up by 30.
Yeah, 30. It's gonna.
A lot.
It's 38. After if he makes this shot, and that's his 16th point of the night.
It's kind of like last year before we ever did one live stream. I showed up with like 8 topics of just in case because I was concerned about dead air. I mean, if this game continues the way it's going, we may have some dead air here, Coach.
Riddell with a nice take there. Falcons just going to run their offense. Looks like Coach Smith sent quite a few subs to the bench. Nice dish into Champ, and one. Yeah, was not set underneath on the drive, and so Champ will be going to the line, trying to complete the 2-point play, get his 15th point of the night. He's at 14 points. He must also have 10 boards.
Oh, here comes the junior crew. Junior crew. Although, a little surprised. Oh, RJ's going to come in for the shooter. All right.
He might be at the table because
Yeah,
Champ's at the line.
he's definitely at the table.
Yeah.
Do you see what Coach Smith's doing here? He's running out in lines by grade his top 10.
Yep.
That crafty Coach Smith. There's a reason why Andy Herr likes Coach Smith.
Well, he's likable, but he does some nice things, you know.
That's right. Andy Herr likes Coach Smith.
They just hockey sub. They're putting in their second line right now. Can't wait to see the check line, the third line that comes in. We'll see what happens there at the end. And Champ, in and out. Oh, I thought that was going in. That was 3/4 of the way in the.
It's because he wanted to stay in the game, Coach.
Yeah.
He didn't want to get subbed out. Ooh.
That'll be Young checking in for Champ.
I don't know who that young man is, but that's a sweet white cowboy hat in the stands there, Coach.
You know, I noticed that when I walked in,
Sweet
too.
white.
I couldn't help but notice it. That is
Look at that.
a nice white hat. That's a good-looking cowboy
I like
hat.
it. I like
All
it.
right. Cedar's up with it.
If this was ESPN, they'd probably pan to the crowd so we could see the sweet white cowboy hat.
I would think so.
But it's not ESPN, so alas, you'll just have to take our word for it. That's out.
Pass just a little too far ahead for Young there, dished by Groff, so it'll be Cedar ball.
We have an appearance by one of our linemen coming in. I don't normally see him at basketball games. Nate Harbaugh.
Love Harbaugh.
Big Harbs.
He got the blue part of the red, white, and blue out
That's
here
right,
for the Falcons.
that's right.
But hey, I'll bat 300 or 330 there. 1 for 3. That's not
How
bad.
do we get the cool white cowboy hat on the blue sweatshirt Harbaugh? That's
ball.
That's what I'm going to try to make happen, Coach.
Probably
I got to
gonna
figure
go
out how
with-
to do it.
I would go with Nyasia. Nyasia knows
Nyasia knows
for a reason. so
Nyasia
we'll
can pull
go
that
with
off. You are correct. If I said Nyasia, you need to make sure that white cowboy hat gets on Harbaugh's head. She can pull that off. Nyasia can do a lot of awesome things. I had her in class. She's something else. Great personality, intelligent, superstar in the making.
Looks like the Cedars are settled into a zone here. Nice move there by Speaks. Good grief. It just doesn't go on the layup. Custer with the board. He pulls it back out. Drives, pulls back into Young. Beaver, nice steal on Young. It'll be a jump ball there.
A little
tussle there.
little testy.
Tussle. Little testy.
RJ caught the ball clean, and he was almost it was like he had so much space and time that he just was indecisive about what to do with it. And then these smaller little guards for Lebanon, scrappy little small guards, just converged on him. He feeds that off. We got an easy open 3 somewhere.
Take there by Suarez. Knocked away by Custer. Suarez last to touch, and it'll be Falcon ball. 1 minute to go here, third period. Clock still running. 58-23 lead for the Falcons. Wolf brings it up. Dishes to Groff and over. To Speaks. Back to Wolf.
Uh-oh,
Pulls up.
Wolfie.
In and out.
Almost.
Ooh, no walk call there. Nice rebound by Beaver. That looked like he took one extra there.
Yeah, I agree.
So, Suarez, DeSculio, Rob, who has checked into the game. Back to Suarez, kicked over to Trace. Trace drives. Floater doesn't go. Up by Wolf. And the Falcons into the offense.
As I said earlier, Lebanon's drive game into the paint against these trees from Cedar Crest has not been the most effective game plan offensively. I'm not sure the coach is coaching that up, but
pull-up shot by Rob goes.
That was a little better. Drive, feed, short jumper.
Yep. 58-25 lead for the Falcons going into the fourth. We'll take a quick break. Second horn, teams bout on the court. Owen Rager checking into the game for the Falcons, number 20. On the court with Wolf, Custer Young, and Caden Tirado.
Coach, believe it or not, my stat guru, Coach Chelsea Lutz, just piped in with some stats, and according to what she just sent me, Fernando would be the 6th scorer in Section 1 based on what she sent me. So thank you to my stats guru. She does not get any of my stipend for doing this. But she certainly gets a shout out as usual.
See if she can get rebounds, assists, and steals too. Shot Tirado doesn't go. Custer up at the board.
Oh, Coach, make a play, Coach. Make a play. Oh, no.
No, it was too far away. That'll be Cedar ball underneath.
20 years ago, you would have went for it.
Coach K got us.
Coach K can still get him. That's
Coach
why.
K, that's Coach Kleinfelter, not
Coach
Krzyzewski,
Kleinfelter looks just like he
wondering.
did when he was in high school. I'd take him over Coach Thompson any day of the week.
Bold words there,
100%.
Coach. Bold words.
I've seen Thompson shoot from the Falcon, Coach.
Well, I also have seen him make it from the Falcons, so I'll go ahead and take Blake on my squad.
How's he going to stop Coach Kleinfelder inside? He's too silky smooth.
Coach Smith going to empty his bench here.
Uh-oh, are we getting a
we've
Cameron
got a Bassem
Simone
Hassan
sighting? Is it happening, Coach?
Bassem is in?
I mean,
Along
Bassem
with
is at
Alex.
least tall.
I know who we're waiting for.
Cameron Simone.
I'd love to see some Cam Simone personally. Dished into Bassem. Bassem, nice move inside.
That was a
Kicked
nice
over
pass.
to Rager. Off the rim. Alex Abreu up at the board. Tries to go up with it, can't quite finish. Rob up with it. Trace going to drive now. Falcons still holding on to the 30-point lead there. Again, not sure if it resets or not.
Oh.
Stolen by Bassem. Lost the handle. Couldn't quite keep it. Beaver with the layup. Falcons right to their transition. Over to Abreu. Over to Rager. Drives baseline. Kicks it. Tipped. Falcons again swinging it.
Nice
Abreu
ball
guarded by
movement,
Trace.
Coach. Nice ball movement.
Shot by Abreu. Knocks it down. Free ball by Alex Abreu. Suarez drives on Bassem. Nice spin move. Wild shot. Tirado up at the board.
One of our favorite players, Caden Tirado.
Oh, one of the best.
Yep.
Love him.
Love him. Great for the team. Plays hard. Never says a word.
Does his job.
Yep.
Beaver up with it. Tirado guarding him. Wolf over there on Suarez. Rob inside on, Hassan working on Rob inside, excuse me. And Rager guarding Desculio. Nice cross by Ben Desculio. Drives, throws up a shot. Foul going to be called, though. I think it'll be on the floor. They'll take it underneath.
It's almost time, Coach.
Abdullah checking in.
Oh, the crowd's calling for him. They love him, Coach. They love him. They want that 5'9" spark.
Spark plug, tough, physical, beautiful shot, I think.
You can hear him, Coach.
Coach Smith getting the business right now for the student section. They want Simone. They want
We
Cam.
want Simone.
3 ball, Abdullah off the rim. Tipped away. It's going to stay with the Cedars, though.
I am kind of interested to know, in regards to Cameron. Oh, baby.
Coach Smith caving to the pressure from the student section. Simone will be checking into the game and getting the minutes he absolutely deserves.
Coach Ambrose, Coach Smith is a man of the people. The people were clamoring for it, and he made it happen.
I'll tell you what, Coach, it reminds me very much of the scene in Gladiator when the crowd demands that Maximus live. In this instance, Maximus is Cam Simone, and he's getting on the court.
You've seen that movie one too many times.
The student section today became more powerful than the Emperor of Cedar Crest basketball.
You've seen that movie one too many times. Uh-oh. What I was going to say, Coach, is I really wish that Cameron would get a chance to play football in college. Because he's a darn good football player. He really is.
Someone will be they're going to get a steal.
Yeah.
Just giving him a shot.
He really is.
3 ball up.
I enjoyed coaching that young man almost as much as anybody.
Yep. Cedars emptying their bench as well. Bringing in a couple young guys there. Martinez is a freshman, number 25. He's a nice athlete. I saw him earlier on. He's a nice athlete. And 35, Alec Wolf, another freshman, nice size forward. So, ball stolen by Hassan. Foul called.
Yeah, 35 is...
Jaden Wolf, 13 there. Abreu will be going to the line.
35 is well put together for a freshman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Looks like he had a knee brace, so he might have gotten injured.
Oh, no. Nice-looking kid.
Yeah. For a freshman.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hassan with the shot. In and out of the rim. 2:30 here going. Looks like the clock has stopped. 31-point lead, though. Not sure where the clock stopped. Maybe it stops on free throws. Again, I don't know the rules, so I'm not going to speculate on it.
It was not stopped earlier on free throws, so I think we're making our own mercy rule rules up, Coach.
Well.
Uh-oh.
Angelo's will be closed, but you're correct. Warriors Tavern will be open. They have excellent cheesesteaks and wings.
It's getting close to them being closed too. At some point, they turn off the fryers at some time, but it's a Thursday. Does he do the late night menu on Thursdays?
I don't know, maybe.
No, or
nice take there. Just doesn't go by what's that number?
I mean,
Alec Wolf.
Wolf looks like a linebacker, Coach.
He does, Coach.
So,
I had my eye on that.
Yeah.
He does a linebacker body to him.
Yeah, he does.
Up
all
there by
speculation.
Abdullah.
We don't even know if he plays football, but
yeah, just speculation.
Oh boy.
I know if I were the coach there, I'd try and get him out. That's for sure. I'm a coach here and try and get some of our guys out who don't play. Simone with the strong rebound, looking like Dennis Rodman and Shaq had
what
a
authority?
baby.
He wants it. He wants the rock. They got to feed him. Oh, it's a clear out. Oh, Lebanon is sitting on him.
To him.
They're
Kick
sitting
back.
on him, Coach.
3 ball. They know who to guard. Lebanon up with it. Minute to go here.
Lebanon is not allowing him any space to shoot.
3-ball knocked down. Couldn't see who that was. It was in
Sit
our
down,
our
Cameron. Sit
blind
down.
spot corner. Falcons just going to play a little keep away here, looks like at the end. They minute to go here, 50 seconds to go. Nice drive, dish to Simone, and the finish by Simone! Good for him. Always get excited when our hard-working line guys get buckets. Under 30 to go here.
Crowd's going wild, Coach. Crowd is going wild.
Yeah. Student section loving it.
I'm loving it, Coach. Da-na-na-na-na.
Yeah, a little key play here by the Falcons. Try and run the clock out. Cedar's still playing some D. Under 10. Well,
right.
Coach, I think we're going to call it a night.
Well, hey, Coach, they can leave it all set up because we're right back here tomorrow.
We're here tomorrow for the girls' game. 63-33 final here in the cage for the crosstown matchup. I'm Nick Lambros, Coach Brian Powers. We are out of here. See you tomorrow for the girls.
Awesome night. Thank you, Coach, and I will be here tomorrow. Take care, people.